My name is Rebecca, and I'm about to tell you the most humiliating story of my life. It's October 2024 now, and what happened 6 months ago destroyed everything I thought I knew about trust. I was the regional marketing director at Henderson and Associates in downtown Chicago. Corner office on the 18th floor, good salary, respect from my team. I had it all, or so I thought. Because my entire department was laughing behind my back, and the man I trusted most was orchestrating my destruction. January 2024, freezing Chicago winter. I'd just been promoted to regional marketing director, reporting directly to the VP of marketing, my colleague Tom Stevens, senior director of client relations, was the first to congratulate me. We were the same level, both eyeing the VP position opening next year. He hugged me in the hallway, told me nobody deserved it more. Tom and I had been work friends for 3 years. Coffee every morning, covering for each other, sharing everything. I trusted him completely. 2 weeks after my promotion, my team started acting weird. Conversations would stop the second I walked into a room, every single day. Laughter in the break room, then dead silence when I appeared. I joined lunch groups, and suddenly everyone had urgent deadlines. I thought maybe they were adjusting to the new hierarchy. So I worked harder, stayed later, brought donuts on Fridays, tried to prove myself. The cold shoulder got worse. My assistant Jennifer, who used to share everything with me, became robotic. "Yes, Miss Peterson." "Right away, Miss Peterson." She'd been with the company 8 years and had applied for team lead 3 times. All rejected. Someone must have convinced her I was blocking her path. Sarah Chen, my mentee who I'd trained and recommended for raises, started avoiding eye contact. She wanted recognition, wanted her name on big projects. Even Marcus from analytics, always the quiet outsider, suddenly joined the lunch crew, finally part of the inner circle. Tom was the only one who stayed normal. Actually, he became more attentive. More coffee runs, late-night work sessions, texts checking if I was okay. "Don't let them get to you, Rebecca. They're just adjusting. Can you believe I thought he was being a good friend?" March arrived. Someone started leaving anonymous notes on my desk. The first one: "Everyone knows what you did to get that promotion." I was furious. I demanded Har investigate. They filed a report, told me to keep the notes. I started a folder. But weeks passed with no answers. More notes came. "You don't belong here. They all hate you. Just quit already." I started having anxiety attacks in my car before work. I'd sit in the parking garage, hands gripping the steering wheel until my knuckles turned white. I'd unbuckle my seatbelt, then buckle it again, then unbuckle it. Like that repetition would give me courage. The elevator doors would open, and I'd imagine everyone's faces, and my throat would close up. Sometimes 20 minutes, just breathing, trying to force air into lungs that felt too small. Then professional sabotage started. The Morrison account presentation, biggest client of the quarter, room full of executives. I opened my deck, and 3 critical slides were missing. Budget projections, ROI analysis, implementation timeline, gone. I had to improvise in front of 12 people while my team watched me scramble. Jennifer apologized later, blamed version control. But her eyes told a different story. My name disappeared from email chains I'd started. Projects moved forward without me. In meetings, people talked over me or waited for me to finish, then continued like I'd said nothing. My therapist prescribed medication. My husband begged me to quit. I refused. I'd grown up poor, first in my family to finish college, clawed my way up from entry level. If I ran now, it would prove every doubt anyone had about whether I belonged. April 3rd. I'll never forget that date. I arrived early, 6:30 a.m. We had quarterly investor presentations that week. Early prep sessions were routine. The office was dark except conference room B, the glass-walled one for client presentations. Blinds half closed, light on, movement inside. I assumed the prep team had started, but as I got closer, I heard voices, laughter, multiple people. The old 1980 seconds building had terrible soundproofing. Conference room B's door had a gap at the bottom, loose frame maintenance never fixed. That's when I heard Tom's voice, crystal clear. She actually thinks we're friends. Yesterday she cried to me about her marriage problems. Can you imagine? Like I give a damn about her boring suburban life. My hand was halfway to the door handle. I froze, pressed myself against the wall, heart pounding. Jennifer's voice. Did you see her face when she got promoted? Like she earned it. Everyone knows it's just Henderson avoiding another discrimination lawsuit. Sarah laughed. Watching her try so hard is painful. Those donuts and her presentations are half my ideas. She just rewrites them and takes credit. Marcus chimed in. The notes were genius. She's completely falling apart. My wife saw her crying at Starbucks last week. Tom again. Give it another month, she'll resign. I've been documenting every mistake. That Morrison disaster, the February client complaint I escalated, last quarter's budget issue. I'm building a case. When she quits, upper management will know it was performance, not us. 7 people, all destroying me like a team-building exercise. I don't remember walking to my car, don't remember driving home, but I remember sitting in my driveway, engine off, staring at nothing. My phone in my hand, I'd recorded everything. 23 minutes. My hands shook so hard I could barely hold it. I tried to unbuckle my seatbelt, but my fingers wouldn't work. My husband came home for lunch and found me. He knocked on the window. I couldn't turn my head. He opened the door, knelt beside me. Rebecca, baby, talk to me. Words wouldn't come. He lifted me out, carried me inside. My legs buckled twice. He sat me on the couch, and I stared at the wall, that recording playing in my head over and over. That's it. You're done with that place. We don't need the money. But he was wrong. I wasn't done. That night, I didn't sleep. Kitchen table, that recording on repeat, taking notes. Every name, every accusation, every admission. By morning, I had a plan. Next day at home, building my case. Anonymous notes photographed and dated. Email screenshots showing exclusions. Morrison presentation file showing version history, proving slides were deleted that morning. Incident reports filed with HR that went nowhere. 30 pages with exhibits, timeline, and that recording as centerpiece. Monday morning, I went straight to executive level. Emergency meeting with Patricia Morrison, Chief People Officer. Bypassed Department HR entirely. Patricia's assistant tried to schedule next week. I said litigation, discrimination, hostile work environment. Got in within an hour. I sat across from Patricia, placed my folder on her desk. I need you to listen to something. Played the recording. All 23 minutes. Her face transformed from confusion to shock to rage. When it finished, silence. Miss Peterson, she said quietly, knuckles white. I need all this evidence. Every note, email, recording, timeline. Write a formal statement. Work from home this week while we investigate. Don't discuss this with anyone at the company. Can you do that? I nodded. 8 days of hell jumped every time my phone buzzed. When Patricia called me back, General Counsel and VP of HR were there. Documents everywhere. We've completed investigation, internal audit, pulled email logs, file modifications, access histories, interviewed witnesses confidentially. What you recorded corroborated everything, but we verified independently for legal purposes. Tom Stevens terminated immediately for workplace harassment, conspiracy to defame, falsification of company records. During investigation, audit discovered he'd been inflating client scores and metrics for 18 months to position himself for VP. When I got promoted instead, equal footing as VP candidate, he got vengeful. Sarah Chen terminated. Jennifer got final written warning, removed from promotion consideration for 2 years. Marcus and 3 others on probation. Company offered significant settlement. 2 weeks after Tom's termination, Claire, Henderson's executive assistant of 15 years, came to Patricia. Couldn't sleep anymore. Tom had been asking her for months about my performance reviews, hiring process, relationship with Henderson. Found nothing because I'd earned everything legitimately, so he decided to create something. Claire found draft emails in a server folder Tom forgot to secure. Fake email account. Fabricated affair evidence between me and Henderson, ready to send company-wide. Photoshopped images, fake texts. Timeline set for 10 days after I recorded that conversation. 10 days. 1 more week, and my marriage, reputation, everything demolished by computer-generated lies. Company terminated 2 more people who knew but stayed silent. Offered me Tom's old position with expanded authority, direct VP consideration, significant raise. Wanted me to stay. I took the settlement, documented everything, then resigned. Not because they broke me, because I didn't want to spend my career wondering who was really on my side, where every success would be questioned, where diversity hire would whisper behind every achievement, where I'd see Jennifer in hallways, Sarah's empty desk. Knowing this poison infected a team I'd built. Now I'm VP of marketing at a tech startup in Austin. Smaller company, bigger title, equity stake. Hand-picked my team. Built policies where isolation equals theft. Documentation is mandatory. Backstabbing ends careers. I tell every new employee a version of this story. Not from bitterness, but so they know toxicity destroys itself. You just have to fight with evidence, not emotion. Tom, LinkedIn shows mid-level consulting firm now. No reports, no trajectory. Sarah does retail management. Jennifer's still at Henderson, but that warning caps her growth. Me, I'm grateful I heard that conversation. Grateful I recorded. Grateful truth came out when it did. But here's what keeps me up. How many people go through this and don't know? How many are isolated, manipulated, gaslit, driven out by people they trust. How many suffer in silence, thinking it's their fault, thinking they're too sensitive? How many never get that 6:30 a.m. moment where everything becomes clear? If something feels wrong at work, trust your gut. Document everything. Save emails with timestamps. Keep notes with dates and names. Record when legal. Don't assume people are allies because they smile or bring coffee. HR protects the company first, but real evidence creates legal liability. They have to act. This happened in 2024 at one of Chicago's most respected firms. Could happen to anyone. Might be happening to you now. What would you do? Confront immediately or collect evidence first? If HR offered promotion to stay, would you accept or walk away? Tell me in comments. Even now, thriving in my new role, I wonder if I made the right choice. Some days I feel like I escaped. Other days, like I let them win by leaving that corner office I'd earned. But I know this for sure. I verify everything now. Keep records of everything. Trust documentation more than smiles. Maybe that's the saddest part. Not that they tried to destroy me, but that they took away my ability to believe people mean what they say. Is that paranoia or survival? You tell me.